Hello, wonderful seniors. My name is Dr. Alex Carter, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. As we embrace this beautiful journey of aging, we become more aware of our bodies and the incredible importance of nurturing them. We all want to feel strong, vibrant, and full of life, especially when it comes to something as fundamental as our bones. Our bones, those incredible silent partners, support us through every step, every laugh, every hug. They are the scaffolding of our lives. But sometimes, without even realizing it, the very foods we choose, especially at the start of our day, might be silently undermining their strength. And that's what we're going to talk about today, with kindness, understanding, and a whole lot of support. You know, as we age, our bone density naturally starts to decline. It's a normal part of life. But here's the good news. We have so much power to slow that process down and even build back some strength. Our diet plays a monumental role in this. Think of your bones like a bank account. Every day, you're either making deposits or withdrawals with the foods you eat. And we want to be making a lot more deposits, don't we? Bone health isn't just about preventing fractures, though that's incredibly important. It's about maintaining your independence, your mobility, and your quality of life. It's about being able to chase after your grandchildren, enjoy your favorite hobbies, and simply move through your day without pain or worry. And that's exactly why this conversation is so vital. Breakfast, the first meal of the day, holds so much promise. It's our chance to fuel our bodies, wake up our minds, and set the tone for the hours ahead. For many of us, breakfast foods are comforting, familiar, a routine we've followed for years, maybe even decades. And that's perfectly natural. But sometimes those comfort foods, those familiar choices, might not be serving our bones as well as we think. Today, we're going to gently explore 3 common breakfast culprits that, over time, can subtly weaken your bone structure. This isn't about judgment or deprivation. It's about empowering you with knowledge so you can make informed, loving choices for your body. Think of this as a friendly heads-up, a little nudge towards even stronger, healthier bones. All right, let's dive into our first breakfast food that might be weakening your bones: sugary cereals and pastries. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but they're so quick and easy, and you're absolutely right. They are a convenient option. But let's look a little closer at what's really happening when we start our day with a bowl full of sugar. Many popular breakfast cereals, especially those marketed towards families, and yes, sometimes we seniors fall for their convenience too, are packed with added sugars. The same goes for those delicious-looking muffins, croissants, and donuts we grab on the go. Here's the gentle truth. When you consume a lot of sugar, especially processed sugars, your body experiences something called an acid load. To neutralize this acidity and restore balance, your body needs to tap into its alkaline reserves. And guess where a major one of those reserves is stored? You guessed it, your bones. Your bones contain essential minerals like calcium and magnesium, which your body can borrow to counteract this acid load. Over time, consistent borrowing without replenishing can lead to a gradual weakening of your bone structure. It's like constantly withdrawing from your bank account without making deposits. Furthermore, high sugar intake can also lead to inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is like a low-grade fire burning within you, and it can disrupt the delicate balance of bone remodeling, the continuous process where old bone tissue is removed and new bone tissue is formed. When this process is out of whack, your bones suffer. So what can we do instead? Instead of that sugary cereal, consider a bowl of plain, old-fashioned rolled oats. Add some fresh berries for natural sweetness, a sprinkle of nuts for healthy fats and minerals, and a dash of cinnamon. For pastries, how about a whole grain toast with avocado and a hard-boiled egg? Small changes, big impact. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about progress. Now let's move on to our second common breakfast culprit: processed meats. I know the smell of sizzling bacon or a juicy sausage can be incredibly tempting on a weekend morning, and in moderation, a little bit of anything isn't usually a problem. But when these become a regular part of our breakfast routine, they can subtly contribute to bone weakening. The primary concern with processed meats like bacon, sausage, and ham, especially for our bone health, is their incredibly high sodium content. Sodium, or salt, is something our bodies need in small amounts, but most of us consume far too much. When you have a high sodium intake, your kidneys work harder to excrete the excess salt. And here's the crucial part. As your kidneys excrete sodium, they also tend to excrete more calcium. Yes, that's right. Calcium, the very mineral your bones desperately need to stay strong. It's like having a leaky bucket for your calcium. Think of it this way. Your body is constantly striving for balance. When you introduce a large amount of sodium, your body tries to flush it out, and unfortunately, calcium often gets caught in the outgoing tide. Over time, this consistent loss of calcium can compromise bone density and make your bones more fragile. Beyond sodium, many processed meats also contain nitrates and nitrites, which, while preserving the meat, can also be pro-inflammatory in the body. And as we discussed with sugar, chronic inflammation is detrimental to bone health. So what are some wonderful bone-friendly alternatives? Instead of processed meats, consider eggs in various forms: scrambled, poached, or a simple omelet packed with vegetables. Eggs are a fantastic source of protein, which is essential for building and repairing bone tissue, and they also provide vitamin D if they're from pastured hens. You could also opt for a small serving of lean, grilled chicken breast or even plant-based proteins like a handful of nuts and seeds, or a dollop of Greek yogurt. These choices provide sustained energy and vital nutrients without the bone-draining effects of excessive sodium. Our third breakfast culprit, and one that often slips under the radar, is refined white breads and bagels. These are staples for many, especially with that comforting toast or a big bagel with cream cheese. But let's gently uncover why they might not be the best allies for your bones. The problem with refined white breads and bagels is that they are made from highly processed grains. During the refining process, the beneficial outer layers of the grain, the bran and germ, are stripped away. These layers are where most of the fiber, vitamins, and minerals reside. What's left is primarily the starchy endosperm, which is quickly broken down into sugar in your body. This rapid conversion to sugar creates a similar effect to consuming sugary cereals, a quick spike in blood sugar. And as we've already learned, these blood sugar spikes can lead to that acid load in the body, prompting your bones to release minerals to restore balance. It's a vicious cycle where your bones are constantly donating their precious resources. Furthermore, because they're so stripped of nutrients, refined grains often offer very little in terms of the essential vitamins and minerals that bone health relies on, such as magnesium, manganese, and B vitamins. They're essentially empty calories when it comes to bone nourishment. You fill up, but your bones don't get the building blocks they need. So what are some wonderful alternatives? Embrace whole grains. Look for breads that clearly state 100% whole wheat or whole grain as the first ingredient. Sourdough bread, made with a traditional fermentation process, can also be a better choice as it often has a lower glycemic index and improved nutrient availability. Instead of a large, refined bagel, opt for a smaller whole grain version, or even better, a whole grain English muffin or a piece of dense dark rye bread. These provide sustained energy, fiber, and a wider array of nutrients that support overall health, including your bones. Now here's the truly exciting part. We've talked about what to be mindful of, but let's shift our focus entirely to what you can enjoy. Delicious, bone-strengthening foods that will make your body sing. Think of your breakfast as an opportunity to load up on calcium-rich foods: Greek yogurt, plain, unsweetened; fortified plant milks, almond, soy, oat; fortified orange juice, chia seeds, sesame seeds, and even leafy greens like spinach in an omelet. Vitamin D sources: fatty fish like salmon, if you're a breakfast fish fan; fortified dairy or plant milks; and of course, sensible sun exposure. Protein powerhouses: eggs, unsweetened Greek yogurt, nuts, seeds, and even a small amount of lean poultry. Protein is crucial for the matrix of your bones. Magnesium and other minerals: almonds, cashews, spinach, avocado, and whole grains. These minerals work in synergy with calcium to build strong bones. Vitamin K, leafy greens like kale and spinach. Vitamin K is vital for bone mineralization. Let's imagine a bone-friendly breakfast. A bowl of unsweetened Greek yogurt with a handful of fresh berries, a sprinkle of chia seeds, and a few chopped walnuts. A spinach and mushroom omelet with a slice of 100% whole wheat toast topped with avocado. Old-fashioned oatmeal cooked with fortified almond milk, topped with sliced banana and a dash of cinnamon. A vibrant smoothie made with spinach, frozen berries, a scoop of protein powder, and fortified milk. These choices are not only delicious and satisfying, but they are actively making deposits into your bone bank, strengthening your skeletal system from the inside out. My dear friends, please remember, this isn't about drastic overnight changes or feeling deprived. It's about making small, consistent, loving choices for yourself, day by day. Every healthy bite you take is an act of self-care, a quiet investment in your future mobility and vitality. Don't feel overwhelmed. Pick one or two suggestions that resonate with you, and gently try them out. Maybe it's swapping your sugary cereal for oatmeal, or trying a new whole grain bread. Celebrate every small victory. If you have any concerns about your bone health, always consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can provide personalized advice and ensure you're getting all the nutrients you need. You deserve to live a life full of strength, movement, and joy. Your bones are your foundation, and by nourishing them wisely, especially at breakfast, you're building a stronger, more resilient you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe to my channel for more gentle guidance on health and wellness for seniors. I'm here to support you on your journey to a vibrant and healthy life. Thank you for joining me today. Take care of those magnificent bones, and I'll see you in the next video.